Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. Today is another episode in my Gold Gun Best Class Setup series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the GKS submachine gun, one of my favorite submachine guns in the game, and to be honest, overall one of my favorite weapons. It's so much fun to use. It is extremely good, very accurate, and hopefully by the end of this video you guys will run this class setup and see exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll go ahead and give you guys the class setup that I'm running. I'm obviously using the GKS. I'm running grip, quick draw, and long barrel, only 3 attachments. Perk 1, I'm running Scavenger. Perk 2, I'm running Gung Ho. And Perk 3, I'm running Ghost and Dead Silence, obviously, as well as Primary Gunfighter and Perk 3 Greed. But yeah, so that's the class setup. That's what you want to run. I want to start off by talking about not running a scope. I think that the reflex sight for the GKS is actually extremely good. If you're a person that likes running some sort of scope on your SMGs, the reflex sight is actually a very good option on this one. I generally would not recommend running them on some of these guns, but with the GKS it actually works well. I played a lot with the scope and I was actually a fan of it. I debated on whether or not I should keep it in the video, but I think that the iron sight actually does work well enough to the point where you don't really need the scope. And what I did was I actually saved the scope and threw on Scavenger. So if I wouldn't have had the scope, I'd throw Scavenger on. If I do have it, I take Scavenger off. And then I'm running grip, quick draw, and long barrel. Grip is obviously very important. You want to be able to shoot your submachine gun medium to long range in case you have to. Obviously, the intentions aren't to try to kill someone from that far away when running an SMG, but it's always nice to have that ability. Also running long barrel for that reason as well. You guys will notice when running grip and long barrel on this weapon that it is extremely accurate. There is very, very little recoil and it is very easy to take out people from a distance. Without this, it's still a fairly accurate gun, but you do want to be careful. I would 100% recommend running grip and long barrel. You guys will notice a huge difference, and you'll really see what I'm talking about when I say that this gun is a laser. I'm running quick draw. I always run quick draw if I can with my submachine guns as long as the attachment is available. I know that some of these weapons don't have all the same attachments, but I think quick draw is very, very important because you want to be able to aim down sights quick when you're running around and getting into those crazy close quarters combat situations or gunfights. So you want to be able to have quick draw so that you have a better chance of winning. Give yourself that advantage. Perk 1, I'm running Scavenger. I always like running Scavenger if I have an open spot. I'm not necessarily going to make it a necessity. But having Scavenger is always nice. When you're running around in the spawn with an SMG and you know your gun's ablaze and you're going crazy, most of the time you're going to run out of ammo if you get multiple kills. If you're someone that dies a lot, maybe not, but I've noticed that a lot of times with this gun, because it's so good with this class setup, I'll go into the spawn, kill a few people, and I'll be on this high and just destroying people, and then I'll run out of ammo, and I have to switch guns or pick up someone else's, and it's just a pain in the ass. So running Scavenger will keep you from having to do that. I'm running Gung Ho in the last submachine gun video I made, as most of you guys know. Gung Ho is very, very important. I think it's pretty much a necessity with SMG. I've always run it with assault rifles as well, but Gung Ho is just that perk that everybody loves and does really, really well. And then the Perk 3 Greed. The 2 perks that I'm running are Ghost and Dead Silence. I've talked about this a million times. You want to be able to run around an enemy spawn without them hearing you coming up behind them, or seeing you on the radar. So keep in mind, guys, with Ghost, you do have to completely be running for it to count. If you stop at any point in their spawn and they have a UAV, you're gonna ping on the radar, and it's not gonna be fun. Also, Dead Silence, very important. Everybody with their military grade Air Force headsets, everybody's gonna know you're coming. So try to run Dead Silence. And another tip, if you're running Dead Silence, try to stay away from teammates that aren't, because they can give you away, and it's happened a lot recently to me, and just something to look out for. If you're running near a teammate, make sure that they have Dead Silence as well, so that they don't turn around to kill them and end up killing you. So that's the class setup. Again, guys, Primary Gunfighter and Perk 3 Greed, don't forget those. But that's the class setup for the GKS, one of my favorite submachine guns, an extremely good weapon. If you guys have any questions or any comments, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next